joins us via a secure bunker. Good morning, Kurt Erickson.
Good morning. I am in a bunker.
There you go. All right. There's a small little problem with a $2 million donation to Eric Greitens' campaign. What's the story behind this $2 million?
Well, if you recall back during the primary, Eric Greitens, the Republican candidate, was in a big four-way race, and he gets this $1.9 million plus contribution from this group that nobody had ever heard of before called Seals for Truth. He's a Navy SEAL.
Right.
And because of the way they did it, we couldn't figure out who the donors were to this group. He later said it was a bunch of Navy SEALs and special war operators who had contributed to this fund. But the way it worked was they didn't have to report who their donors were until last Friday, October 15th. So he gets this big chunk of change, and we don't know where it came from. And transparency is one of his campaign platforms. And so we look it up on Friday to see who the donors are, and lo and behold, we can't, because it's another group that has not filed any kind of paperwork to show us where they're getting their money. And that group is called the American Policy Coalition. And if you go to their website, it's just a blank screen with one logo that says American Policy Coalition. And so anyway, the money remains shrouded in secrecy.
And when asked the question of the Greitens campaign, where did the money come from, we were supposed to find out by October 15th. His answer and his campaign's answer is what?
Well, back at the time in August, it came from a bunch of Navy SEALs who want me to succeed in this campaign. Now they're just not saying anything. So the campaign manager didn't return my calls. He did talk to the Associated Press in an email, I should say, and said that that Greitens was not available to comment. So we just don't know.
Are they breaking any rules? I thought they had to sort of announce where the money came from. Are they in violation, and or is anybody questioning their issues here?
Yeah, I think they could go to the Missouri Ethics Commission. There's already been one case that was dismissed where they Carl Bearden, a former state representative, filed a complaint back right after the money came in the first round. I would imagine you could go back to the Ethics Commission and try again. But right now, with 3 weeks left, I don't know that there's going to be much resolution to this.
Yeah. The other controversy with the Greitens-Koster campaign, it's now starting to heat up a little bit, and it seems like Chris Koster has not taken too kindly to this new ad that the Greitens campaign is running over him not being in the country when the Joplin tornado happened.
Yeah. There was a press conference in Joplin yesterday. I didn't travel all the way down there, but he gathered 6 people from the Joplin area to tell Greitens to pull the ad because Koster was actually in Israel meeting with top Israeli officials at the time, and he was back in the country within, I'm not sure, a couple of days of the tornado, and he was there and working to make sure people weren't scammed by people, trying to fix their roofs or something like that, doing attorney general type things. And so these 6 people got up yesterday and told Greitens to pull the ad, and obviously that's in the nature of campaign world. He's probably not going to do that.
Right, yeah. Now, with that going on, now we're hearing word, Kurt Erickson of the Post-Dispatch, that the Clinton campaign is putting money, or the Democrats are putting money in the state. Is that because they think Hillary's got a chance, or they think Jason Kander's got a chance, or both? What's the latest there?
I would go with the latter, that they're putting money into the ground game here to try and help Kander, a little bit to help Koster to try and get the vote out. This is money for the ground game, not necessarily like big splashy TV ads, but more like mailings and digital ads. And the idea is to try and generate enough to get Kander over the hump with in his race against Republican U.S. Senator Roy Blunt.
Yeah, this people inside the state and outside the state think that there is a real chance that Kander can actually win this race. Yeah,
that's been gaining steam. I haven't seen any recent polls, but there is. I think they believe there's definitely a chance that Missouri could have 2 Democratic senators in Washington D.C. and that's why Clinton is putting a modest amount of money.
Right.
However modest, the Republicans are having a field day with it. But
right, and also because money is being taken from other states that aren't as contested as they once thought they were going to be, so there's extra money freed up to sort of spend it here in Missouri. Kurt Erickson, St. Louis Post-Dispatch writer from a secured and safe bunker. Kurt, thanks for checking in. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thanks very much.
You got it. Love to have you on. 7:57, Big 550, KTRS.
Ernie Patty Collision Center presents Oops to Peace Theater.